Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 45 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, HR?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of the season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Gene Segura. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. For McCutchen, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 34. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds. Stepping in, number 23. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
McCutchen with his lead, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 8 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. JT Realmuto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A man on third with 2 down. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the belt, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. 1-2. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
On to first as Reynolds. Is a ground out victim here. 2 away.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Neil Walker. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Arenado is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, catcher Jonathan
in is
Lucroy.
The catcher Jonathan Lucroy. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jonathan Lucroy is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Marquez.
Standing in now, German Marquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Segura.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 34.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Striding in once again, number 34. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 23.
Ready for another chance. Number 23. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Didi Gregorius would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again. 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of this one? If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon.
Center fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop up. Number 45 is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 28, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Mark Reynolds as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done a nice job bouncing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce, making it an even 250 for his career, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next
in now, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty. But that ball was hit too hard to catch.
Here's Neil Walker. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Realmuto is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, number 45. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side. Arenado's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Right side. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0
Leading
for
off
1 thus
Rockies,
far.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. You got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1. Digging in once again, number 34. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at bat.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Didi Gregorius stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired the 3- and 4-hole hitters, but the 5-hole hitter said not so fast. Any of these middle-of-the-order guys can burn you, and he sure did right there.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Carlos Estevez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shea.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, swinging a hard liner to center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 68, Raimel Tapia.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now
a new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thigh so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Standing in now, number 45. As he'll show bunt and come up empty, it's strike one.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The left fielder, number
Riding
22.
in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Reynolds is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Here's Walker for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 5-1. Adam
attention,
Ottavino
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching for
take
the
over on
Rockies,
the mound and start the
number
home
0,
seventh.
Adam Ottavino.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He'll
Leading
start
off for
things
the
out
Phillies,
here in the bottom of inning number
third
7.
baseman, Gene Segura.
Low for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. And it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
34.
close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Number 34. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
Misses. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for
Number
another
23.
chance. Number 23. Switch hitter batting left here. Has a look. Now the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first with 1 down. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading out for
Brian
Colorado.
Flynn has been
The right
summoned
fielder,
from the
number
bullpen
5.
as he'll do so to start the
Carlos
8th.
Gonzalez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 33, Brian Lynn.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Desmond is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. Lifetime versus this arm have yielded just a 2 for 12. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now
ready once again, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Here's Neil Walker. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. That's inside. 2-0. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Phillies go down quietly there. They're up 5-1. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder
Ines Gerardo Parra. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Down to the final strike, he gets a base hit. Hey, keep it alive, keep it moving. He's feeling pretty good about himself right there. Now you give your team a continual chance.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He swings and lines it to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Number 45 earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.